Well,
here to meet people.
Well, the first thing was the free booze. But the second thing was to meet like-minded people, entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, marketing people.
Other startups. Yeah.
Other startups.
I'm in Chicago, John's in Seattle. I used to work at HP, and John used to work at Microsoft. And back in February, we quit our jobs to start Menuism.
We had one long brainstorming weekend. At the end of the brainstorming weekend, we came up with this idea for Menuism.com. The very next day at work, we both gave our 2-week notices. So.
Really? It's a website where you can rate what you ate, because everyone deserves to eat better. It's a completely community-driven website where users can add restaurants, they can add menus, they can add related links to other reviews. Totally user-driven. So any city in the US, there can be restaurants for it.
We basically consider it the ultimate restaurant guide, as long as
unbiased.
Ultimate unbiased restaurant guide. Because the level of user contribution is far greater than any other site out there. We're unbiased. You know, any other site out there, you do any search for any other restaurant, you know, the first 5, 10, I don't know how many listings out there, they're all paid for. You know, you can't trust the sites to know that, oh, these are the sites that people actually like the most. On our site, we don't have sponsored listings, so it's all based on the user's opinions. So whatever people felt about it, those are the ones that get listed first.
Well, we just launched last week, so we're still trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay.
But
ask us in a month. We'll let you know.
But we actually have a tip system where you can earn points by doing things on the site, and you can tip people for useful reviews. And so this sort of rewards quality reviews as opposed to just number of reviews, what some other sites reward for. We both have a computer science background. We both went to UC Berkeley. That's where we met.
All right. Justin worked at HP for a while. I worked at Microsoft for a while. We both have development experience. We both have project management experience.
So we're both pretty balanced. A little of everything. You know, this is a great opportunity to gain new experience in the business aspect,
right,
and to really grow as a full entrepreneur. So that's what we're excited about.
I mean, ultimately, this has been a dream for both of us for a really long time. So whether this succeeds or fails, and we hope it really succeeds, but whatever happens in the long run, we come out of it with a ton of experience. We've learned so much more, you know, than say working for another year at our large companies, right? And that's what we banked on. We learned that it's really hard to launch a site. It's really hard to launch a site. The initial estimates that we had in the beginning, wildly off, but we're happy where we are right now. We're now in the learning phase where we've launched our site. It's been about a week, and now we're working on the marketing. We're working on, you know, fleshing out the business plan, advertising, all that kind of stuff. This is the real learning phase. So if you ask us in a month, we'll have a lot more to say.
What we actually plan to do is we plan to sell services back to restaurants that help them become better restaurants by serving better food. So by allowing you to rate the food that you eat at the restaurants, this actually provides interesting data for the restaurants to see which dishes are doing well, which ones might be doing worse, what are popular, what their competitors might be serving. And so this helps them increase their quality for customers. And that's actually a better way to grow their business than advertising. Because if you're a bad restaurant and you're advertising, that's not actually doing you much good.
Right. Why waste all the money on advertising if you're selling really crappy food? Right?
Not having the information that we wanted, you know, about what might be offered at a restaurant, how good certain dishes were, because, you know, a restaurant could be 5-star, but the dish you want could be rated very lowly at that restaurant.
Right.
Having search results skewed by advertised and sponsored listings was really frustrating.
Really frustrating.
So we really wanted a very user-driven sort of, you know, it's all out in the open type website, right, and that's what we're going for.
We basically wanted to know what the world thinks, right? I mean, there's a lot of other sites out there that have salaried reviewers who say, okay, well, this is what I think. But honestly, even if they're paid, even if they're professional, it's just one opinion. It's much better when you have a lot of opinions. And it's much better when you have a lot of opinions, not just about the restaurant, but about the food itself. Because it's really all about the food. It's not just about going to a restaurant, but it's about what you're going to order as well.